Now, when considering eating wild plants, please remember that any list that I can give you right now is incomplete. I'm not attempting to teach you to identify things from this video clip. Something that you're interested in, I recommend that you go online, buy some books, do some research, hang out with people that know things, and learn from them. This is going to take a long process, more than we can accomplish here. But in terms of a list of potential edibles, it's quite extensive. Okay. Now remember, some of these things will easily agree with your stomach. Some of them can be toxic if you eat too much of them. Okay. Some are the best possible plant that you could find in a survival situation because it has so many different uses. So, to list but a few: Arctic willow, arrowroot bearberry, beech, blackberry. I think people might be familiar with that one. Okay, this one doesn't have any berries on it right now. They've already been eaten by the birds in the area. But raspberry, blueberries, huckleberries, those types of foods. When you're eating berries, make sure that it is the berry that you're trying to eat. Okay, cattail. If you can find yourself cattail, this is perhaps one of the most important survival type wild edibles that you could find. The rhizome down at the bottom, when they're young and tender, can be eaten just plain and raw, just like this. When they're a little older, they could be tough and kind of bitter, so you might want to boil them. The other parts that are edible are this part up here. There's a lot of pollen. Okay, you can use this part here for some starch, and then for other uses, you can use you can eat the tender leaves when they first come up out of the ground early in the spring. But now, as they're mature, you could use these for weaving. So they could make a nice shelter or baskets or other types of useful type things. So cattail is a great species to find. It grows usually in ankle-deep water, easy to collect. Okay? Lots of different uses for cattail. Cranberry, dandelion, daylily. Okay? Very common. You've seen these around. Nice in salads. Now, I'm purposely not telling you which parts to eat because I'd like you to do some of the research to find that out. Elderberry, hazelnut, Indian potato. That's a good one. Mulberry, stinging nettle. With stinging nettle, obviously you want to be able to identify nettle because it stings. It feels like you just got stung by a bee. But you can collect the leaves, boil them down, and they are very nutritious. Oak, pine, a number of different plants can be used as wild edibles. The rule there is just go slow, learn carefully, enjoy.